Michael Jimenez.
Halftime.
Yes, sir! It's halftime on the San Antonio Sports Star, ESPN AM 1250, 94.5 FM. We're on the go at sasportstar.com. My name is Michael Jimenez, your host from 12 to 2. Sports, pop culture, nostalgia. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday out there. I love Wednesdays. I say it every Wednesday. It's my favorite day of the week because that's when I get to play with Rudy J. What's going on, my man?
My guys. JP, MJ, what's good? How y'all doing?
Well, you know, James Pledger's also here with me. So not only do I get Rudy J, but I get one of my best friends here. And you guys are making fun of me already today because I'm showing you my notes.
Oh, dude. I mean, I get it again. But it's a little much for you to write your name and the station. I get your other notes, but I don't think you need to know what station you're on.
Well, what's funny about this, man, because I was a Rock the Mic champ, you know, and I had a show on the weekends over here and got called up to the bigs for the weekdays. I still get nervous before shows. Now, once the show starts, I'm not nervous anymore.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing that you're still nervous.
Music starts, we're ready to go, man. So we talk a lot about sports, pop culture, nostalgia. You know, at 12:20, who's the bigger baby this week? Devin Booker or LeBron James? Did you see what these guys did the last games? James.
I did see it.
LeBron James crying about trash talk. Devin Booker crying about a mascot in the stands. So we'll get into that at 12:20.
Okay.
Cowboys talk, obviously, in the 1 o'clock hour. At 1:10, Jerry Jones talking about whether it's Super Bowl or bust. And he throws a player under the bus along the way.
As he should.
Wednesday's movie reviews. I think that's why you like being here on Wednesdays. Because we do movie reviews.
If it was any other day, I'd be like, Mike, I don't know if I can make it.
You know,
I'm here for the movie reviews. I'm here to trash you along with pleasure. I'm here to throw you under the bus on your horrible reviews. That's the only reason I'm here.
Again, I've gone
What'd
so
you
many
watch
years.
This week,
Tombstone, baby. And this was by popular demand. We had listeners on Facebook and YouTube reaching out saying that Tombstone should be the one. I put a poll out on Twitter. Was it the
poll? Or was it an MJ poll?
Yeah.
MJP. That's what we're going to call him.
I like that.
An MJP.
I like that. Let's trademark that.
Let's trademark it.
But, man, we had about 100 people vote on it, and the top two were Tombstone.
And what?
And the other one was Blood In, Blood Out.
That's a good one.
But Tombstone won this one, and Pledger was all over me about this one, saying that he wanted me to do Tombstone. So we'll do that. We're also going to talk about chick flicks, man. I mean, what are some acceptable chick flicks for a guy to watch? Maybe we can give a recommendation because sometimes on the weekends or at night, you know, it's our ladies' turn to decide what we're watching.
I have one that I really, really like, but now I'll save it.
Okay. We'll get into that at 12:45. We're going to have Quinn Hudson.
Save it, JP. Save it for the ring, bro.
No. I'm just saying we've already gotten 2 calls about people that are warning you to give Tombstone.
We're getting calls. This show started 3 minutes ago.
We're 2 calls already warning you about proceeding with caution on your rating of Tombstone.
Do you see where we're at in society, though, fellas? Like, if you have a difference of opinion,
we don't know. They don't even know if I have a difference of opinion.
But even if you did, it's not acceptable. Like, that's where we are. Like, what? What up, Paul Cantu? Chris Hernandez. What's up, fellas?
Yes, they're on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Search San Antonio Sports Star. Like, subscribe, watch our show, leave a comment. We're also on Twitter. I'm at Mike ESPNSA. Rudy's at RudyJ_star. Pledger is at I am Pledger. And speaking of Tombstone, the classic line, I'm your Huckleberry. I was Pledger.
I've never seen Tombstone, so I'm riding in the back seat on this. I'm gonna let you guys handle this. I'm gonna just sit back and enjoy.
I'm here, Huckleberry.
I was your Huckleberry this week because I think I got you a date. I think I got you a date, my man.
With who?
I'm not gonna.
Wait a minute. No, hell no. No. Stop. Be quiet, Michael. What do you mean?
Okay, I've been talking about how my New Year's resolution, one of them, was going to get Pledger either married or expecting a kid by the end of the year.
That is an awful New Year's resolution.
No, it's a great resolution, right?
Okay.
So he's been kind of, dancing around a friend of mine / client of mine that I've known for like 20 years. And I was, and she always asked about him. So I kind of try to play matchmaker again. And I gave Pledge her phone number yesterday because she said, give him my number. And Pledge texted me last night. I texted her today.
That was this morning.
Oh, that was this morning. Okay.
Did you hit her with the good morning?
Good morning.
Did you hit her with the good morning?
I haven't texted her today yet.
Okay. Yo,
but I might have something set up to where we're going to the range or something.
Yeah, they're gonna go to the golf range.
Is she golf?
I guess so.
I think that's a good date. Like the movies is terrible. Like there's some places you don't do on the first date. I think the range is a cool date. You know, there's no pressure to dress up. There's chit chat. There's it's active. I think the range is a great first date.
No pressure to get dressed up. He's gonna be like Payne Stewart out there. The Argyle pants, those checkered pants. He has.
You saw me on the course, Rudy.
Yeah, that's true.
But the great thing about going on the golf date is that you get to do that classic move. You can also do this playing pool.
Don't roll up behind.
Where you roll up behind and say, "Let me show you how to do this."
Now
you move your hips.
Don't do that.
To be fair, she did say she needed to get some help with her golf game.
I've never got a golf lesson where the dude put his arms around me from behind. It never happened. And I've gotten golf lessons that they don't do that.
And you got to waggle the club.
You don't do that. It never happens.
Haven't you ever seen Tin Cup?
Yes,
exactly.
Well, that was different.
Now, hopefully,
that was a movie.
Hopefully, you don't develop the yips while you're there, man. Come on, man. Hopefully, this leads to a second date. And I asked you, what did I say when I responded to your text? I said, just name the baby after me. That's all I want. All I want.
Can they go on the first date before you start talking about a child?
No, he's doing this well before even a first date. He's doing this before I talk to her. So.
Hey, well, my wife and I, we decided to get married on our first date.
Yeah, that's you. We knew. I'm never.
We just knew. It just happened, man. And
that's awesome.
So it's awesome. We got married 4 or 5 months later. Our 10-year anniversary is coming up next month.
What are y'all doing?
Dude, are
you gonna get your 10-year anniversary?
10-year anniversary.
So you're going out of country, right?
We wanted to go to Jamaica, but with the whole COVID thing going on, and you can't go on cruises or they get canceled or whatnot. So now we're looking for maybe a cabin someplace and just chill out for a few days. But
that's awesome.
Good times, bad. But do you know what wasn't good times? Well, maybe it was.
What?
Was this morning. I had my urology appointment.
How did it go?
I talked about this on air yesterday.
What does it entail? Like, you give us the Cliff Notes version.
Well, first of all, the Cliff Notes version starts with Joe Reinagel coming up to me.
Scared the crap out of you.
Yeah, you were in the room when he said that,
and I cringed.
Yeah, he was asking if I believe he called it Mr. Jellyfinger was going to come play.
That's the prostate. That's the prostate.
But that's the urologist does that. So, and in fact, they asked me if I wanted to get that done.
And what'd you say?
I said, do I need to? And he goes, no, actually, you're 5 years early.
Oh, so 50. See, I'm thinking I was behind because I thought I needed to take that visit. So they said at 50.
It used to be 40.
Yeah.
But now it's only 40 if you have a history of that within your family. Like if you have
a history of prostate cancer in the family.
In the family, yes. So besides that, they said, oh, you should be fine at 50 or whatnot. And those numbers changed. But I went over there because I had kidney stones last year and the year before. I had a gallstone attack, had my gallbladder removed. So people ask, why did I get back in shape a little bit? Why did I lose 25 pounds? It's because all that scared the living crap out of me, man. And it scared me straight. And I know you're making fun of me because I'm in here drinking a Diet Coke.
Because so San Antonio and surrounding cities, the doctor tells him there's more stones on the way.
Oh yeah, they said there's 2 more stones still in me.
And what does Michael do? He walks in here with a soda. You know what I'm saying?
First, right out of the doctor's, he's like, you know what I need? I need another Coke.
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
No, okay.
So the pain you were in, you would think it scared you straight.
The question revolved around how much water to drink, right? Because
what is it, a gallon? What did they tell you?
Yeah, you see, I hear that all the time. And Carl walks around with a big old gallon jug, and I see people who do that.
Carl, Carl is for show. I've never seen that thing empty. Carl doing it for show, man. And he's a Rudy. I go home and finish it. Okay, maybe he does, but I've never seen Carl.
Do you know how I drink my water? If I want to get 50, 60 ounces, I will sit there and do it just bang, 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 chug it out because I don't want to drink it the rest of the day. The doctor told me that the amount that is needed is actually 67 ounces, which is 2 liters. So, or 6 bottles.
That's half a gallon. That ain't because a gallon is 128.
Right. Because we hear all the time. Oh,
ounces,
whatever your weight is, divide that by 2. That's how many ounces. And they're like, no, you just. So I can drink this as long as I go get my water later on, man.
See, Mike,
it's not drink only water. It's drink some water.
You need to do what I did.
Cold turkey. Stop.
What I did was on a way back from Houston, I drank my final energy drink, not this year, but the previous New Year's.
Yeah.
And I was like, no more energy drinks, no more sodas. Like the only thing I really imbibe in is caffeine-free ginger ale and water.
How else do I get caffeine?
Black coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
Pre-workout.
Pre-workout. Okay.
I think, can't you take scoops? Don't they sell it in scoops or something?
I mean,
pre-workout.
I mean, it's just
hell no. He'll be wigging out.
Yeah,
he'll be wigging out. I don't want to see Mike in here wigging.
so it's interesting things that I learned today. By the way, that
the urologist. What else?
What sometimes forms it is kidney stones. Is tea. Too much drinking of tea.
Bill Miller's is responsible for a lot of kidney stones, and that's the worst tea in history. But continue.
Certain nuts.
Oh, hot cake.
Eating too many nuts.
Okay.
And then they're also saying the way that you sleep. Apparently, they asked me if I sleep on my left side a lot, and I said yes. That's how I sleep. And they said, well, that's why it's created there, because it says
settles.
Have you ever had kidney stones on your right? I said no. It's always been on my left. And they said it's because that's the way that you sit there, and apparently it's blood flow and pressure and stuff like that.
Wow.
It kind of makes it there. So they said you need to sleep on your back because it's just straight up, or move over to the right, or alternate. So that it's not all at one side, which is weird because
we sleep how we sleep. That's tough to change.
The idea of me moving to the right when I sleep is weird.
Because then you won't be facing your wife. You probably sleep facing your wife like a little lover boy, don't you?
Oh no, man. There's
sleeps facing the door.
She faces one way, I face the other.
Yeah, same.
You know, and there's like a 3-foot gap between us. You know, so
we hug for like 2 minutes and then we're like, okay, get comfortable.
I got a weird question for both of y'all.
See you in the morning.
Yeah.
I got a weird question for both of y'all. Which side of the bed do you sleep on, and is it the side closest to the door?
Left side closest to the door.
Left side closest to the window.
I'm the door.
Right side closest to the door.
Yeah, I'm left close door.
You know, we sometimes alternate if we're at a hotel or an Airbnb.
Yeah, whatever.
But I don't do the closest to the door. But here's the weird thing about closest to the door. I talk about like protection, safety.
It's supposed to be like a innate thing that you do.
No, I choose the side that my wife does not want. Okay, because it used to be the other way where she slept on the left and I slept on the right. But what's funny about it is I had a nightmare the other day, and it freaked me out because I'm having this recurring nightmare. And it's very Final Destination-ish. And so I'm having this nightmare, and it was so bad that in the middle of the night, I walked out of my bedroom, through the living room, through the hallway, past the laundry room, to open the garage to make sure that the door was closed.
Yeah.
The garage door was closed. Because I had taken out the trash before going to bed, and I just had that feeling. It's so weird to have these like recurring nightmares. And if you ask me what it was or what it is, it's about me being lured out someplace and like getting killed. But it's me being lured out. So maybe I should have just stayed where I was as opposed to going.
So wait, you having a nightmare about being lured out and you go in the garage?
I just realized that.
Mike.
Sorry, man.
Oh man, I'm having this terrible nightmare about being lured outside.
And I go lure out.
So I'm gonna go outside.
Whatever, Michael, man. You're a different cat, bro. That's why I'm here on Wednesdays, because you're just a different cat. You're a different cat.
I appreciate that, man. You know, my wife has gotten me into scary movies. I love
horror films, but they got to be a rated R. I don't waste my time with PG-13.
Now, did you like any of the Final Destinations?
No.
Really?
My daughter loves them because of the gore. I'm not like the gore guy. Like,
but
I'm more
funny. It's funny.
Yeah,
horror.
it is. It is. I like the first one. The first one was decent, and then after that, I was like, whatever.
Now, the new Scream comes out this Friday.
No time for Scream.
What?
No time for Scream.
Wes Craven.
Oh, Wes.
Yeah, all Screams are Wes Craven movies. He's the master.
Is there
of
anybody
horror.
from the originals?
Sid's back, so Nev Campbell's back. David Arquette's back, and
is the one lady back, the older lady,
Gail Weathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Gail.
What's her name? Courtney Cox.
Courtney
I
Cox.
like Courtney.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I like Courtney Cox.
Oh, she's great, man. She's been around for a long time.
The original three are back in this one.
Okay.
I gotta find out how
I
old
might
she
have
was.
time for
How
it,
old she
please.
is, because she was in the Dancing in the Dark video with Bruce Springsteen back in the 80s.
No way.
And that was a long time
serious?
ago. Hey, baby.
She was in there?
Reaches out and pulls the girl out from the stands. That's
Oh,
Courtney
okay.
Cox, man.
Oh yeah.
That's a
I like
long
Courtney.
time ago.
I like
man.
Courtney, man.